Walstradamus was an American reputed seer gifted with the power to predict arm wrestling matches in the World Arm Wrestling League. Legend has it that he once predicted a match just by hearing the competitors arguing at the table. No one has ever met him, but many have heard of his tale, and with one Super Match Showdown series left, who will be crowned as this year's honorary Walstradamus?
I thought it might be fun to go ahead and compare myself up against some of the other top YouTube predictors here. So I thought I would pick Michael Todd, Devin Lorette, Giannis Amelins, Ryan Bowen, and then I put my own picks in here. Not everyone picked for 501, so I went ahead and just left that one out. But I have this chart here. I find it pretty interesting. Michael Todd did pretty well after the first, after 502. He ended up picking only 2 wrong in 502, which was Jeff and Matt. But then 503, he got everything right. 504, he only mispicked Fia, and then on the last one, 505, his only incorrect pick was Hermes. Whereas Devin Lorette, he's pretty consistent. The first 2, he only missed 1 pick, and then 2 in 504, and then he had a perfect set in 505. Then Giannis, you know, with his channel, I'm not sure that I think that he's not able to actually pick these as well as everybody else. When I was watching his channel, it kind of seems like he just goes the opposite of his co-host. So if his co-host picks someone, sometimes he picks the opposite just to pick the opposite. But I thought I'd still display it here, and even though in 502 there's 3 spots where I couldn't figure out who he was going to pick, because he only reviewed Sam's match and Matt's match, and those are the 2 he picked. So then moving forward, Ryan Bowen, he actually does very well, actually. 502, he only missed Paul Talbot, and 503, he only missed Krasmir and Dave. So moving on to my picks, my pick, I had the same one wrong as Ryan in 502, Paul Talbot. 503 was my perfect set, and then I didn't pick so well with 504. I picked Fia, and that was a mistake, but a lot of people seem to pick Fia. I think the only person to pick Malin was actually Ryan. And then on 505, I seem to be getting a little worse. I ended up picking Quinlan and Tatiana. I mean, I still stick by my picks. I thought they were well researched. I think Quinlan has power. As I said in my previous video, if Quinlan could be caught by Danny, then Danny definitely has the endurance to beat him, and he was able to catch him in the match where he got the pin and was able to pin him. I mean, I wish I could actually see 3 pins, but he showed a strong showing in the match where he did catch him and actually pin him. So props to him. And sometimes they say if you foul, that's because the other guy was stronger. So maybe we'll see a rematch in the future for that one. And then as far as Tatiana goes, I was very surprised. Victoria not only caught her, which was what I said is can she catch her, but yeah, she completely dominated her. It almost looked like she prevented Tatiana from hitting at all. So to me, that was very impressive. So here again is just the overview of all the picks. I tried to do my best. Hopefully I didn't mix up any picks if anybody made any last minute changes. It was kind of hard to go through the videos because people were not necessarily just laying all their picks out there. So I actually had to watch all the videos and hope that they actually said it very clearly. Sometimes it was a little unclear who they picked, or if they were on the fence about something. So that made it tough too. But I think I made it pretty accurate, and so we'll move on to my next slide. In this final slide, I have all of the correct picks summarized for our 5 wall predictors here. And Michael Todd, Ryan Bowen, Devin Lorette, and myself are all almost tied here. Ryan Bowen has a 1-point lead on the rest of us. And then Giannis's numbers are a little bit lower. I gave him a 3 in 502 just as his average score, since he actually only picked 2 matches for that one. But other than the fact that he kind of picks opposite of his host, I think he'd probably be up here with us as well. But the interesting thing here is that going into 506, really the rest of the other 4 of us here, any of us could come out on top with the most picks correct. and it would be fun to officially deem whoever the top picker is as Walstradamus. We'll see who comes out on top. This last one will be interesting. It's going to be the championship round, and maybe next season we'll keep a little bit better track on things and make this a friendly competition.